World, this is Shamika Amazu, and today I just want to discuss pretty much the different challenges that I've been having through my weight loss journey. Some ups, some downs. I just want to give an update and discuss this because I'm certain I'm not the only one who goes through these moments. So just a quick recap. A while ago, I was just doing, like just regular eating healthy, changing my habit. I did a workout challenge of myself, which I did do well. But I switched up because many of you know I am nursing. And so I can only minimize my calorie intake but so much to make sure, I'm not affecting my baby, affecting my milk, all of that good stuff. So I actually ran across recently intermittent fasting. So I've been doing a bunch of studying that, looking into it, especially with the breastfeeding and everything. Well, some recommend it, some don't for breastfeeding moms. But my daughter, intermittent fasting, instead of counting your calories or, counting points or whatever it is that you've been doing, like, I tried to count in calories, right? As some of you know in my past video, failed. Didn't work. So, it just does not work for me. I just, even doing the fitness pal, like my fitness pal, I've done that. It was just too much. I don't like the meal prep at all. I don't have the time to meal prep. Plus, my taste buds are different on a regular basis. I don't want the same thing every day. Although I probably can eat it, but who has time for that? I have a family of 5. Literally, a family of 5 in this house. So, I cannot afford to waste time like that. Now, kudos to those who are able to. More power to you. Kudos to those who are able to count calories. More power to you. I just cannot. So, or I don't want to. Simple as that. And nor do I want to give up all my sweets. I don't want to. And I shouldn't have to. So, intermittent fasting. I already wasn't really eating early in the day anyway. It's just due to my schedule. I just don't do that. And I didn't realize that I was semi-intermittent fasting at the time. So, what it is you basically pick a time schedule that you're going to eat. So, for me personally, I do the minimum one, which is eat within the 8 window mark, fast for 16. So I do 8-16. And, at first my time I had set for me was noon to 8, between noon and 8. And it was going well for like the first week. Oh my goodness, I seen results that was just like way quicker than when I was on everything else. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Like, I was just like, what? And then it became a little difficult for me to not eat after 8. Not a little, a lot. Eating after 8 was just like the toughest thing. I mean, I mentioned in my past videos that was going to be really tough for me. And yeah, it just does not work for my life. Because there was times that, because I'm constantly on the go and I'm moving, I'm busy. There was times that I wasn't even in the house till almost like 6, 7 o'clock to cook dinner or do something. And, by then it was already close to 8. Or I felt like, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. Now I'm rushing to hurry up and gouge, just eat something and whatever. And it was easy for me not to eat till noon because, well, my day really don't get started. I mean, I'm up early in the morning, to get my daughter off to school and everything. But aside from that, I'm pretty much nursing for the first few hours of the morning time, and get my son and everybody together. So that part was easy for me. So what I've decided to do, because then I could see my weight pretty much at a standstill. And it was driving me insane. Like, I just have not gotten under 200 pounds. It's driving me nuts. And I know I can do it. I've done it before. I know I can do this. And I'm just like, okay, enough is enough. Let me really get my game plan on. Yes, I'll be going to the gym, the whole night. But it was that eating after 8. And I didn't just, a little bit here. Like, I ate a lot. Even though I didn't go to bed until, later or whatnot. But I just needed to cut it all out. So what I'm doing now, I switched my time to between 1 and 9. So that gives me more of a buffer to when I can stop eating in my window. The great thing about intermittent fasting is I don't always feel hungry. Like today, I was running about, and I honestly didn't eat until, because I was ripping around, I didn't eat until late, actually, probably about 4 or 5. Yeah, maybe about 4 or 5. As you can hear my daughter whispering, I'm sure. And I was fine though, because then also I drink a lot of water. So that I still maintain. I actually start putting me a green tea bag in my water, so that I can, you know, consistently have that. No sweeteners, no sugar, no honey, no none of that. Just cold green tea water. I just bought me some cucumbers to put in my water, lemons, all that stuff. So I'm gonna incorporate that to infuse my water. But yeah, I have like a million sweets in there. I've been killing some cookies. So that was really my downfall, guys. Let me be completely 100% honest. It wasn't so much me eating after 8. It was what I was eating after 8. I was eating, again, reverted back to my cookies. And I was eating those, you know, after 8. Now, I can have cookies with intermittent fasting. That's not an issue, because as long as I'm within my calorie range, it really doesn't matter what I eat, and I'll still lose the weight. The problem was I was eating super late, and I was eating a bunch. Like, I know I was just, like, gorging. And that was after I already ate probably other stuff that I shouldn't have ate throughout the day. So now, I switched my time from 1 to 9, and I can eat anything that I want, but I'm going to limit my carbs, which includes my sweets. Like, I just had me a cherry pie ice cream, but I knew I can have that because I didn't really eat too much today. That's one of the great things about intermittent fasting, is that it's pretty much, no, you're not skipping breakfast. People have this misconception that you're skipping breakfast. Oh my God, the world's about to die and fall apart, and you're not eating breakfast. that's not that's not the case. You're still eating breakfast. You're just pushing it up. Breakfast is just that, break fast. Your body naturally fasts when you're asleep. And it's just a matter of what time you're breaking your fast. And honestly, there's no point in me eating all those carbs in the morning time. For what purpose do I need them? When my body is using its natural fat that I'm storing as its energy source versus those carbs. And that's what I want. I want to lose this freaking fat. I do not want to lose just weight. Like, I want to lose this fat and gain muscle. So I've increased my protein intake. So when I'm about to eat, or if I ate really bad, you know, like the night before or something like that, I'll make sure that, you know, the following day I eat my protein first with my veggies, like some eggs, pepper. Like I just had, I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. I just had some eggs, peppers, spinach, onions, you know, bam, that was my first meal of the day. And I actually wasn't hungry until, and I didn't eat that until about 2. That was yesterday. And I wasn't even hungry until, to be frank, I probably wasn't hungry. It was a mental thing that I felt like I needed to eat something that night. I'm going to be very honest. But then I ended up eating. We ate some fish and, what did we eat? Fish and spinach. Sauteed spinach, yeah. And coconut oil and butter. And one thing I love about that is, you know, I make sure I eat all my fats because I'm not really eating my carbs. So we'll see how it all goes. I'm real diligent now. Like, I was like, okay, I need to buckle down, because before I was playing around with it. I was just, you know, just testing the waters a bit with it. And there was 3 days I did it straight. I mean, 3 days straight, like accurate down to a T, what I was supposed to have done. And I literally lost a pound each day. Like, a pound each day. I mean, if that wasn't a kick in my butt, like, of motivation, I don't know what was. Like, I just was like, okay, clearly the intermittent fasting works. It's just a matter of, I need to pick a time that really, really works for me so that I can make it the most effective for my weight loss journey. And, you know, it's been challenging. So I just switched my arrangement of my lifestyle. I don't want to diet. I just refuse to diet. It is just not conducive for my life. Kudos to those who are able to diet. I'd rather just have a nice lifestyle change to where I'm not thinking hard about it. I'm not about to sit here and stress myself about how many calories is in this, how many calories is in that. I do stress myself about what ingredients are in what. That part probably won't ever change because I really do want to be healthy. Like, I just want to be mindful of that. So I don't just buy anything. I really don't. Matter of fact, let me tell you guys something. I actually bought what is them box of macaroni and cheese or whatever, And now, mind you, you guys, I told you this before, but I don't buy white pasta. I buy like the lentil pastas or the protein type pasta, the whole pasta or whatever. And so I had bought this box trying to stretch out our money a bit. And when I tell you guys, I don't know if it's because we have not ate this fake mess in years. I mean, we really have not. I don't buy that stuff in the house. I make stuff. It was so disgusting. The fact that even my children, my husband, they barely even ate it. They all ate the spinach, and I think I had baked some chicken with it. And didn't even eat that. And it went to waste, actually. We ended up tossing it out. I was just like, okay, well, there's no sense in me trying to... Certain things we can't buy a lot of stuff processed and stuff. There's just some things we don't want, you know. Our taste buds have... It's so crazy. If any of you guys out there, have you ever stopped eating something, even if it's sweet, something for so long, and then you've been eating real stuff, the good stuff, and then you come back and you try to eat a piece of cake or something, it tastes absolutely insane sweet. Like, and you're like, I've had this before. Like, why does it taste like that? That's how it is, you know, with the processed food. Like, when you get rid of something for so long, your taste buds are just like, what in the world are you doing to me? So yeah, that was a major downfall. So I tried, and I was just like, okay, it's not working. So I don't want me to eat no white pasta. We're just going to be done with it. Then I just tried this broccoli rice because I don't eat cauliflower, so I don't do that other rice stuff. And again, that's for health purposes. I just don't. It has no color. We'll leave it at that. But I don't eat any of that. So yeah, that's been interesting. So I have been making some changes, just trying to get me back together here. Intermittent fasting and breastfeeding has not interrupted my milk supply, so I'm going to continue with it. I'm just going to really embrace it. Like, I'm going to really work out before I eat. Like, doing the fasted cardio. I'm going to really, you know, I want to actually incorporate me working out twice a day, because I still got to be mindful of my calorie, you know, deficit for my my baby girl with my breastfeeding. So I am still mindful of that, but other than that, it's been freaking phenomenal. Like, it feels so good, like a weight just lifted off my shoulder, that I do not have to stress myself no more. Like, I don't have to feel bad or guilty for me eating this cherry pie and ice cream. I don't have to feel bad if I felt like frying a piece of chicken or some wings. I don't have to feel bad eating it. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, just for health purposes, I'm not about to eat that on a regular basis, but still, I don't have to feel bad about it and still lose this weight, and I feel great about that. So I'm pretty excited about my new journey. That's been, like, you know, my challenges, ups and downs. I'm always playing around and changing things, and especially when, you know, my Q&K innovations really took off more. It's been stressful trying to be mindful of trying to eat, like there's no way in the world I could do 6 meals a day. Like, it's not for me. Like, I just cannot. I'm not about to try to eat every 3 hours. Like, my body don't even want to eat that often, actually. It's just like, why am I about to force myself to eat something I don't even need to do? And it's just too time consuming. So I'm excited. I'm listening to my body. I'm not just doing something. I'm just listening to my body instead of trying to, you know, listen to everyone else. Track. So I'm excited to let you guys know my progress. Me too. Like, I'm just, okay, I gotta get down out of these 200s. It's driving me nuts. I can't. I'm so sick. Even though, no, I'm no longer like 215. I'm no longer 210. But at one point, like, when I lost, I went to that 206, and then I did lose down, but then I gained a couple pounds because then I was just on any and everything. So now I lost. Now I'm back down to 204. Like, I've just been playing in this area. So I have to get it together. I'm over it. I'm going hard, y'all. I'm going hard. Breastfeeding or not, I'm going hard. Like, I can't. I'm done. So, no, I just want to give you guys a quick update and let you guys know how everything's been going, my ups and downs, my challenges. I hope you all are doing way better than what I've been doing. And do not just go and start intermittent fasting if you really have not researched it. Please, please, please don't. Because some people, you know, you hear something and you're like, oh, I'm going to go do that. Don't do it if you don't know, you know, if you haven't done your research, because it's not for everybody. It really isn't. Although it's amazing and you feel refreshed, clear mind, brain, your body has time to really get itself together, digest everything. Your glucose sensitivity is amazing. Like, you know, just everything. Your insulin sensitivity is amazing. It's great, but it's not for everybody. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer in there. This is what I'm doing for me. I'm not telling you how we're going to do it. I'm just telling you all to what I'm going through and my challenges and everything. So I wish you all the best. Much peace, love, and happiness.